some reading to do. Before we do anything else, I have some reading to do. So let's see. Explosive crate. Transmission fragment, Art of Field Headquarters, June 20th, 1963. Do I need to remind you that we have been deployed here in only a support capacity? The Army is not supposed to be the zone's police force, nor are we the zone's security, nor are we any other kind of enforcers. We are advisors and engineers. We are certainly not here to throw our weight around, and your recent behavior has given me great cause for concern. Your unit's only role is to provide support and assistance to ARDA personnel whenever they requisition explosives or plan blasting operations. It is not up to you whether these operations are authorized or denied. If you have concerns about how ARDA personnel are using their equipment, their safety protocols, or their numbers in their inventory, you come to me. The chain of command works like this. We are here to support a civilian operation. Do not forget that. Bumpers! Olympian bumper. Ideal for those who have a fever for which the only cure is more bumper. Obviously a little hardier and braced, better than steel bumper. This is also more stylish. Powered bumper. Finely balanced and expertly calibrated, the powered magnetically assisted pistons behind this bumper will probably reduce the effect of any collision. Up to a point, of course. They are EOD in supply, yes. Fuel. Gas reservoir. The larger external tank sits directly upon the roof. It's not an elegant solution, but it is a substantial reservoir of additional gasoline. It's probably even fireproof. You love more cowbell reference? Yes. XL roof battery. The only thing more useful than mounting an extra battery is mounting a substantially more powerful extra battery. Satisfy your car's ever-growing energy needs with an even bigger box of jewels. And your energy can now be directly converted into battery power with at least a reasonable level of efficiency, boosting the car's reserves substantially. Let's see. What was this new one? Busted. It's failing. Maybe it's the leaky gasket. Maybe you finally blow a piston. You could just be low on oil or suffering the consequences of second-rate gasoline. Whatever the case, you're now running on 50 less horsepower, and that just doesn't cut it. Better hope it doesn't backfire at a bad time. Incident board. Records the number of runs since your last, Bobbleheads. Don't bang your head against it. Break on through. Steering wheels. Rally steering wheel. But will it actually make you go faster? Garage decorations. Neon radius motor sign. This neon radius motors sign is brought to you by noble gases such as neon and krypton. Don't drop it. Paints. Evergreen paint. You're evergreen, just not green enough. Greenify yourself further with this greenier of greens, guaranteed to be at least 25% more green. I love reading these. Hello, Lady Mortis. How are you doing, my dear? Mods, please do a shout-out for the lovely Lady Mortis, one of my model siblings. How are you? Aragon and Xenon, yes. Anomaly encounters number 3. We were up one of the old fired roads, doing maintenance on a new gate. Dusk was fast approaching. At first I thought Carlos had his radio on, but then I realized the sound was much too clear. There were dozens of them, moving like a swarm. They were a deep orange, like embers of a fire. Off a fire. Each one of them made a sound of some sort, like wind chimes, but softer. We sat and watched them for an hour, before they suddenly faded out. Never seen anything like it. I'm doing okay. We had a rough run last time. We are at the end of the game, so if you don't want spoilers because you intend to play this at some point, I totally understand if you want to skedaddle. Otherwise, how are you doing, dear? My car is fucked, by the way. My car is fucked. So what we're gonna have to do is some repair work. We're gonna have to do a lot of repair work right now. I don't know how much we're gonna be able to salvage. This door, fucked. Well, actually, hold on. Let's see. Let me put this back first. So let's focus on anything with an X on it. Like this limb shield here, worthless. Tires are new. The bumper's gone. I don't even have a hood anymore. The hood's just disappeared. This panel's gone. Okay, so it's really only that one that is listed as, like, non-functional at this point. Because once it's worn, it's just unreliable. There's no fixing it. So we need another limb shield. And we make another limb shield. Where is the limb shield? cannot make another limb shield. I literally do not have enough resources for it. Well, I guess we're going to keep using this one that's worn out. Oh. Great. All right, what about bumpers? What can we do for bumpers? Powered bumpers? Eh. Armored bumper? What do we have on it before? Insulated? Okay, hold on. So here's the trick to this, right? Here's the trick to this, is that all of the panels and doors get a slight bonus for the next one, like the one that's next to it. So if we put things strategically, we get the best bang for our buck. So we want to put things strategically as best as possible. So first things first, I can't even replace the windshield. I don't even think I can take that out. Okay, can I make 2 insulated doors? That's my question. I can make 2 insulated doors. All right, so we have 2 insulated doors here. So let's rip this one off. Hi, Arutairu, how are you? Okay, so we're gonna rip these off and we're gonna replace them because they are far too damaged and I no longer trust them. They are dead to me. So we're gonna snag this one. I'm just making new ones, fuck it. Like, at a certain point, you just replace stuff, you know? Hydrogen plus neon equals honey, our beloved streamer. She's both noble and very reactive. How dare you call me reactive? Wait, shit. All right, armored panel. Can we make 2 armored panels? I can make 2 armored panels, which means that this panel and this panel can be armored panels. Yeet! Anything worn, fragile, or any unremovable? Yeah, the only problem is that the only thing that's worn is the limb shield, and I don't have the resources to make another one just yet. So it's kind of stuck with us for a hot minute. Yeah, the limb shield is just kind of stuck with us for a hot minute. Power. Oh, you have to turn that on? What? You have to turn that on? That's stupid. Also, why are they separate? Okay, you know what? I no longer care for the power grip tires because they are functionally worthless to me. I might want to go for all-terrain instead. In the future, Hnetu. Okay, so can I make an insulated panel? Because the insulated panel is what I had for the hood. The hood was an insulated panel. Perfect. I think power grip activates as a cluster. It just has multiple for whatever reason. Interesting. Okay. What's next? So the front, we need the bumper. We have insulated and armored. Let's see if we can get a... Let's go lead-plated. I think lead-plated is what we had on this originally, but it's also just good. Because again, the way that this works is this gets a partial bonus from this and from these. These get a partial bonus from this and this because they're next to each other. So we're trying to stack bonuses as much as possible. Because see how it's getting, like, all of these bonuses here? That's what we're trying to do. Is I'm pointing at this. I'm tapping my monitor as if you can see me. The windshield needs a thing for flat tires. Yes, I will fix that in a minute. I'll fix that in a minute. We're focusing one thing at a time. So can I make another armored panel? I can, in fact, make another armored panel. I'm using up so many thermosap crystals, and I hate it. But this one is salvageable, I think. I feel like this one is still salvageable. Armored door. I'm gonna take this armored door off. I would like to make a... Let's make a... Oh, I wish I could make this. Can I make 4 carbon fiberglass? No. Let's make a lead-plated door instead. Make a lead-plated door for the back. And then this, I'm gonna stick in the repair thing because it's still salvageable. So that goes in there. Anything with the exfil is fine. Yeah, I know. Listen, I got plenty of hours in this game. Wait, do I have a leaky fuel tank somewhere? That's leaking. Ugh. Are you leaking? No, you're fine. Why does it feel like I'm... You were agreeing more than... Okay. I'll accept that. Yeah, some of them are just real fuckered. Alright, Wait, do I have battery jumpers in both of these? Why? Oh, I know why. Okay. How is the battery? Battery's okay. It needs charging again because something is draining the battery right now. I don't quite know what, but something. We might take the mini turbine off and put the new... Oh, I need limb chips, which I can't fucking make. Ugh. What sucks is the side storage, the flaw that makes it randomly drop stuff. Yeah. I really am still a little bit pissed off that we got the Swift Storm literally at the fucking beginning. Like 20 seconds in, Swift Storm. That's so frustrating. Okay, are we good on sealing things? Okay, we're good on sealing things. I made a few too many sealing kits. It's fine. High energy battery was leaking, so it was draining electricity. Oh, you're right. That does make sense. That does make sense. Okay. All right, let's make some more putty then. Okay. Okay, so let's fix this. When the car... Actually, I have a really nice quirk, and that quirk is when car is going downhill, recharges battery. So I actually got the achievement for recharging the battery because, like, without using any external stuff, because my car was on an incline, and so it was slowly charging the entire time, which was honestly really fucking funny. Okay, we're just gonna top all these little doodads and whatchamahoozits up so that everything is good to go. Car's at 98%, which feels pretty reasonable. Let's see, what else we got? Okay, so that back door and these front two tires. But I think I'm gonna replace those tires with all-terrains if I can, because the fact that I have to turn it on kind of ruins it for me. So let's see if we can make 2 all-terrain tires. I cannot make all-terrain tires. Well, wait. Yep, I can't, because I need more fucking resources. Damn it. You like the turbine and the hydro converter? Yeah. I haven't really had any problems with the battery since we upgraded and put the back seat one in. We've actually been doing really well. And this little beauty right here has been saving my ass the whole fucking time. Okay, let's top all these off. All these little ones that don't need a lot. Ugh. Yeah, I like the mini turbine. Mini turbine has been a lifesaver this entire run. Top that off. Didn't I just fix you? Guess not. Alright, I think Frankie here is due for a change in paint job, chat. Now, I'm gonna keep the sarcophagus if I can, if I've got enough pieces for it, but I think Frankie's due for a paint job. And I think that paint job is green. I think that paint job is green. So, first of all, let's see. Sarcophagus. That's not a sarcophagus. Alright. Okay, so I need to replace this. What do you mean matching paint? Alright, sarcophagus. I really like the sarcophagus. You prefer off-road tires? Yeah. No bright yellow like your hair? No, I like green. Can't I just make it green? Why do you hate me? No, can't do that. I just like the fucking... You come around to puncture proof? I just never have enough rubber. Okay, that's already got it. Okay. Alright, I feel like we are successfully sarcophagized. I really wish that there was just a thing that was like, hey, you're putting the sarcophagus paint on, you can just wrap the whole car. Alright, so we've got green paint and evergreen paint. Do we have any, So... We'll do evergreen, and if evergreen can't cover the whole car, we might change it. Basically, to stop at every single stupid car and shred their tires? Yeah. Hey, you want to see something funny? You want to see something really funny? Check this out. Check this out. It changes the color of the light. You can change the color of the light. If you put black on it, it makes it completely blacked out. Which, you know, to be fair, does make it very hard to see. But it's funny. I found that out by accident. It was like, oh, I'm going to make a cool blacklight car. And did not go the way I wanted it. Did not go the way I wanted. All right, we got green now. We're very green, chat. We're super green. We're super green. And I love that. Okay, let's turn these lights back off. Okay. Now then. We're very, wait, can I, hold on. I can't paint those. Can I paint the tires? I can paint the tires! You love the way it came out? Thank you. Get us some nice green tires, chat. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now that that's done, we can set up our last route. All the way to here. It's time. The end of the road. Are you ready, chat? I'm gonna do a little something first. We're gonna do a little something before we do that. Do I have the re-roller? I do. I think. Wait, do I? How do I re-roll it? How do I re-roll things? Is there a button for it? What's the button for that? Go to a previous section and there should be a charge option. I don't see anything. Wait, Olympian veins. Yeah. No, I get it, but I don't see anything that lets me... Like, I can't click on it. It says 4 scanner charges, but I don't know how to use those scanner charges. Oh, you're thinking of... I think you're thinking of this one, the restabilizer. We need thermostat crystals for that. That was our whole problem, is we need thermostat crystals. Alright, we're gonna do a thing really fast. Before we go... How much food do we have? We don't even have that much food. How much food do I have in here? Just in case. Oh, you know what else I can check? Oh, I can make the grip gloves. I don't know what those did, but... if you're frustrated by anomaly snatching items right from your grasp, why not consider these alarming, unnaturally sticky additions? Nothing will steal from your grip ever again. Or want to shake hands with you. Let you test more destinations without the stabilizer. The grippers. Alright. So. Before we do anything else, I've been meaning to check something. I've been meaning to check and see what this little side road is right here. Is that... Oh, shit. Okay, this must be where we came... This is where we came in. Okay. Oh, I was hoping that that was like a little path up and we could be like kind of cool about it. Where's that singing? I can hear birds. Okay. Every time we had left, I had been like, what is that little road there? What's that little path? Maybe it leads to like a cool campsite or something. But I guess it's nothing. I guess it's nothing. Ah, well. On the road again. Why is my door open? Alright, ugh, gross. Why can't we go through these ones? That's stupid. I mean, I guess the smartest thing to do is to go this way. Like, we're gonna have to go through the mires no matter what, which means that we're not gonna get any thermostat crystals. And I kind of hate that. Why do these all have Swift Storm? Why do you fucking hate me, video game? Literally the only one that doesn't is A1. Ugh. Okay, you know what we're probably gonna do? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do E7, G9, C5, A9, A2, A1, then R2. We're gonna get stopped in the middle. Door opens when radio turns on. Well, fuck. Thank you for jacketing off of my stream, Tigamar. 20 minutes of us just fucking around in the thing. Alright, there's nothing really to get here, so we're just gonna drive straight through it. Like, I don't even think we're gonna stop. We don't need anything here. So we can just drive. Like, I'm so set on early game resources that I would love to just bypass these junctions entirely. I mean, I guess decorations, but here, we'll do this. There's not even any Arta trucks around worth checking. Oh, wait, hold on. Why is my engine busted again? Well, that's not good. What do we need for duct tape, plastic, and scrap metal? Well, I guess we're checking these. You don't need to narrate, hun. I can tell. Guess we are checking these. It's okay, just let me be the streamer. Okay, that should be enough to be able to make one. Hopefully. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we have enough to make a mechanics kit. We do not have enough to make another fucking pry bar, though. Which is bad. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Jeez, why is the turbo light engine giving me so much issue? Alright, well, I guess we will check for resources now. Oh, look at that, a box truck. Alright, we'll check out that box truck, I guess. Alright, box truck, I need you to give me some metal so that I can make another pry bar, because I'm out. Look at me, I am the streamer now. Yes, exactly. Flower power, is that a steering wheel? Alright, let's go. Decal animal stripes, flower power. Alright, I'll put that there, that there, that there, that there. Yeah, I can make a pry bar again. Pry bar, I've missed you. Alright, real fast. What did we find here? Antenna. Oh, it's an antenna. Listen to what the flower people say. Listen, it's getting louder every day. I feel like that's a song reference. It feels like a song reference. Yeah, bar pry. Box truck is just, yeah, it's fucking up there. Alright, I'm not gonna stop. I don't need your shit. If you were a gas station, I might stop. Yes?
To hit your head some good luck.
What? For good luck, oh my god. That's what I gotta get for learning about the blue pussy. Wait a minute. Hold on. You're leaking again? Jesus Christ. Wait. I kind of hate that it doesn't default it to being in my hands. Okay. Spinal Tap song, Flower People. I had a feeling. Gonna sleep, sponsored by Hnetu. All good night. Good night, Manny. Sleep well. Thank you for being here and hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you has a good sleep. Didn't know you had Cassidy in the back. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can't talk about her. It might summon her. And then what are we gonna do? I guess be polite. Bully her a little bit. I don't know. Hopefully Cassidy is sleeping comfortably. She seems like she's had a rough week. She seems like she's had a bit of a rough week, so hopefully she's getting some rest, because she absolutely needs it. Did someone say summon? Jamin, no! Jamin! Bastard. Okay, scrap locked car trunks. Oh, there's another one of the recordings. Okay. Again? Swollen. No fix. This battery is bulging. Time, overuse, or damage have affected the chemical reactions that happen in this battery. Whether it's gas, moisture, or both, too much of an unwanted product is built up. Our replacement is in order before things get any worse. Oh, that was the first time we got animal stripes? Go on, release your inner beast. I don't think we can make a replacement for that out here on the road, can we? Yeah, we can't make one of these. Well, this is probably dangerous. That sucks. Ah, well. It's fine. It's fine. We still have the turbine. We should be okay. Now, that said, I am interested in stopping to get that recording, but other than that, I'm not really particularly perturbed about stopping in this zone, because there's not really much. You absolute cunt. Cheeky ass video game. That's right, you leave me the fuck alone, Doctor. You've already burned through a lot of gasoline, too. Oh, not a left, right. I hate those things. Here, you can have that.
How do you force 100,000 people out of their homes without facing major resistance?
Okay. Frankie doesn't want to drive either, apparently.
Even if you're the United States government, facing down what's being peddled as the greatest threat our nation has ever faced, the answer is, you don't.
Yep, a lot of people
This is
stayed.
Frequency File, Episode 3. Human cost.
Humans? You can't just put a cost on a human. That's against the rules.
Last episode, I reported all the cold, hard facts I could get my hands on.
If you missed that episode, here's the summary. There wasn't much. Now, we jump tracks to the stories of the people, to knit together old records and eyewitness accounts.
To form some fabric of the true story.
Alright, let's get out of here.
That Arda to suppress stories did a really good job. What they did to keep that sheer number of people from
Fuck
talking,
out of here.
and then to smear the stories that did come out, was a masterstroke.
Because I ain't got time for this.
Unfortunately for Arda, the cases that made it all the way to court became public record. And the facts were these. Arda played nice at first with a generous relocation package.
Ooh.
They offered cold, hard cash and built sprawling housing complexes in nearly every state to resettle the former residents. These new communities were built as idyllic, white picket-fenced neighborhoods where you were sure to be surrounded by all-American families who shared your same values.
Yep,
while
sounds
enjoying
like the
benefits
50s.
of government-subsidized grocery stores, school districts, and
Sounds like the
manicured public
50s.
parks. Not a bad deal from the looks of things.
Idyllic.
When it came to the
Fake.
holdouts, the people who wouldn't leave for any amount, things got ugly.
Oh.
But in the end, the government won out, as it always does. And while the government has the sovereign right to seize private property,
I don't want to talk
the
over.
Fifth Amendment mandates just compensation be paid for it. But it doesn't specify when or how this compensation be made. And many dissenters ended up with nothing through good old loopholes and bureaucracy.
I mean,
Some of whom are still pursuing their claims to this day.
I'm not going to be like, but what'd you
The thing
expect?
is, those left with empty pockets consider themselves lucky. There's
Alright.
a saying they mutter amongst themselves.
Okay, I'm going to
under
let
their
this
breath.
play out and take a drink.
At least they had the luck to not live in Sierra.
Oh, Serum, where the big guy is. The big one. What was it? Colossal Cappy? Isn't that where things went really fucky? Ugh. Ugh. Alright, let's go. Let's skedaddle. Alright, so we were just there. I think the plan... Oh, I feel like these are changing. Okay, corrosive waterways. This will be fine. This'll be fine. Like, we don't have Swift Storm to worry about, so we can fuck about a bit before things start to get real bad. I don't think they can change mid-run. But I could also be very wrong. That said, we're going to try to stay out of the water. I am going to try and siphon some gas off of places whenever I can. So, you know, whenever possible, we'll try to get a little bit of gas. Because a little bit of gas will go a long way. Quote number 1714. I'm going to pee and take my pants off. In that order? No, not in that order. Don't be silly. Okay, I will stop for marsh eggs and swamp coral, though, but I'm not really super interested in... Well, I mean, I am super interested in swamp eggs and marsh coral. I'm not gonna lie. Those are resources that I'm actively interested in, so I am keeping an eye out for them. Because those ones are still very useful to me. Also, we might do a dangerous and jump across this water here, which is going to be bad for Frankie, but... I know, babe. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah, because I want to get this, this anchor. I know we have a lot of unstable, but I would like to get as much as possible just in case, because I still feel like there's a little bit we could get out of it. Yeah, corrosive waters are not great either. mean, there's a lot that are just not good. I do see a salamander grotto over there, so that's pretty good. Ignore the limb shield. That's just... Don't worry about it. It's my reset button. Frankie needs Back to the Future's flying circuits. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Nope, went too far, went too far, went too far. I think. Oh no, it's way over there. Oh, there's a thing. Oh man, there's stuff here that I want. But corrosive waters! You bitch! How much does Frankie get hurt in corrosive waters? This is a horse shit is what this is. How much does Frankie get hurt in the water? This is okay, let's see how bad this is. I know, the jumping is nauseating, I'm sorry. But I'm doing it to take as little damage as possible. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay. Alright, let's take a moment to get back on track.
Get
So I
in
think...
the water, don't mistake my threats for bluff. You have lived more than enough. Get in the water, get in the water. I'll take your son and gouge his eyes, that is. Unless you choose to die, get in the water.
Are you okay, Dr. Blood Vomit? What's going on? What's wrong, babe? Wait a minute, I saw... Oh, there it is. It was like I saw a gas can. Where is it? Ooh, it's full. Song? Alright, let's not make that kind of joke. Okay. All of that, and we got 64 of these. We only need like several hundred. Epic the musical reference? Okay, let's... Let's don't. Alright. Okay. Go away, bubblegum buddies. I don't want to deal with you right now. Okay, so it looks like we're back on the road. Which is what I wanted. Mostly just for the get in the water. I'm still gonna be like... maybe no for that kind of a joke. Just because without context it comes across a... you know? Spare tire. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. Look at that. We even got a smidgen left. Smidgen extra. Okay. So, we're gonna follow this road. We're gonna head for that salamander grotto, it looks like. Because we still need lots of these babies. They're like stuck. That's obnoxious. I think these two cars spawned clipped into each other, and that's where the problem is. Okay. You both hated him and are so fucking excited? What do you mean? Is this another Epic the Musical thing? Because since I don't know it, it doesn't really make much sense to me. Seems a lot of you guys like this. I don't like musicals is the thing. I've never liked musicals. Like, I just don't. You know? Like, I've never liked musicals. They were one of those things that I remember when I was little. My mother took me to see Evita, and I fucking hated it. It was miserable. Alright, anomaly. What the fuck? Okay. Sure. Just, I was like, I saw the in the background, and I was like, well, that's an explosion. My car's fucked. And then that happened. Okay, before we get any further, I want to read that logbook thing that I was looking at. What was it? Anomaly files number 3 or something? Anomaly studies? What was it, chat? Anomaly encounters number 3? Number 4? Okay, no, this isn't like that hat guy. This is something else. I never see the face, but it's always a figure, a shadow, kind of fuzzy and gray. A bunch of us have all had the same kind of dreams now. We'll be in the forest somewhere. The figure's always beside us, hard to see. It points towards something, and when we wake up, there's always something where it had pointed. In the real life version of that place, one time it was this nest of stuff like frog spawn. Another time it was like a first crawler in the zone, and once it was what was left of Jack. Creepy. Oh, do I have a flat? I might have a flat. Yep. I think I get hit with a, I think I get hit with a thing. With, one of the saws. Alright, let's give a little top off. The hat man! The hat man! The hat man? He has a hat! He's a man! I like my silly green headlights, by the way. I know I'm not using them right now, but I like my silly green headlights. I want you to know that. Oh, I can't even make any. Alright, I guess we'll use this up. Okay, so let's go fix up this. Hell yeah, we're doing this while it's safe. Before the storm gets here. Richard J. Hatman? Not Richard J. Hatman. You miss Frog too? Oh, you're right. We haven't seen Frog in a while. I hope Frog's doing okay. I hope Frog with the hat is doing okay. See, this is what I mean about how when you disappear, we worry about you. I miss Frog with a hat. You see him in my dreams when I take melatonin. Horrifying. Horrifying, you say? Bonk. Oh, there's more coral. There's more coral, chat. I need that. I hate that it's in the fucking water, but we need it. And yes, I know the jumping is obnoxious, but I'm banking on game mechanics being that you have to be standing in it for a certain amount of time, and by bouncing we take less damage because we're out of it for certain amounts of time. Also, if this is the last run, I don't know why I'm collecting all of this, but I feel like I should, you know? I feel like I should regardless. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna be getting out of here in a minute regardless, so. You know, it's okay. Come on, give me this thing. Also, why is my shield on? I think I was hitting shift in an effort to, like, make myself go faster, which... Did that thing just warp into existence? Oh god, oh god, oh god. A corrosive squall? Okay, never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Checketh thine Discord. I'm busy! I'm busy. I'll check it in a minute, Astral, I promise. I'm in a corrosive squall, apparently. I gotta go. Go, trade out that intricate balloon shield, yeah. Oof, corrosive squall, bad. Throw a grenade on stream. Hi, encoders. Welcome in. Okay, we're out of the storm. Well, so much for that.
Inodex just followed.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Why is it not letting me charge this? I have a feeling that things are just breaking now. How are you doing? Okay. Logbook. Corrosive squall. For many, acid rain has been an environmental hazard for years, but for those within the zone, it's an outright existential threat, arriving with little warning and incredible, almost supernatural intensity. Well, that was the new one. Alright, what did Astral send me now that I'm in a relatively safe spot and I can just GTFO immediately? Oh, that is weird, Ellen. I was thinking, okay. I have thoughts. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we can't go there because that's a dead end. So we have to go through A9 and A2. And I feel like a lot of this is going to be, like, just drive. You know? Like, we're not going to be spending a lot of time in here because specifically the fucking, the Swift Storm, which will fuck us. Anchor Party, though. But this one has... I mean... This one has more neon reefs. This one has beach balls. This one has corrupted... Yes, Jess? I mean, I think this is the safer option that has two less. You know? But they've all got Swift Storm. And I mean, this one's not really going to do much for us. So let's see. None. Low. Let's do D1 and A4 instead. It's one less junction. Hi, Reptilian. Why? Is this the best local Catma around? Yes. How are you, Reptilian? How are you doing, dear? Okay, so we're going to double check the map as soon as we get in and go from there. Hopefully the Swift Storm won't be like a, oh hey, instant. This isn't too bad, man. And, I mean, Anchor Party's real good. I guess Darkblade, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, hon. How are you?
Darkblade 34565 just followed.
Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, let me see something real fast. Can I repair this yet? I can repair things now. Good. Sorry, I was feeling anxious about my repair business. Shit! This girl puts so much sass in her. Shush. Also, yes. Anyway, thank you, Darkly, for the follow. And, Enodex as well. I know I said thank you once already, but thank you again. Yeah, rip indeed. Rip indeed. Fuck off, bubblegum buddies. You're annoying. Wait. What did you just steal? Fuck, you ripped off a fucking door? But I even put the shield on! You give me that back. Mine. Jerk. Your dumbass heard Darkwing from Transformers, but it was a like, yeah. Rip Van Stinkle, what?
Just to take home their very own piece of the impact. Now ain't that grand? So it's time to put those thinking caps.
Uh-oh, something broke. Alright, Mr. Can Opener, you ignore me, I'll ignore you, everybody's happy. Oh, hey! We found the goods. And it's not corrosive this time, which means I don't have to jump around like an idiot. Shit! Never mind, we're gonna leave. Damn it. So many resources that I just am never getting a chance to... It's right there. To get. You, open, you. No, I said open. You. Get in my hands! Okay, we're leaving. I know what fetishes the kids are into these days. I'm hip. Yeah, chat, I'm hip. Bloop, 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 bloop. Get in the car, Shinji. Pretty much. Turn the page again, my friend. I really hate Swift Storm, you know? Like, it's just so fucking frustrating. We seem to be having some electrical disturbances in the area, chat. Seem to be having some electrical disturbances. Unfortunately, I can't control that, so we're just gonna have to suffer. Hey, I turned the shield on, douchebags. Okay. Morty, get in the car. Get in the car, Morty! We gotta go to Bendigo! Pick up my green cube! I love that thing. Like, fucking, the Outback Adventures are great. Sabzi, can we head down to Bendigo to pick up the green cube? I'm hip and sexy? I have sexy hips? Hell yeah. Alright, Sabzi and I are gonna head down to Bendigo, chat. We're gonna pick up the green cube. I do? God, I wish. Stay away from me. Wait, what's this? A gas station, but it's... Wait, there's a dumpster. Hold on. The dumpster's worth it! The friendly dumpster's worth it! Yes! The pearl. Okay. Okay. Friendly dumpster no longer worth. Leaving now. Okay, eating on the way. I see you, pickpocket. I see you. You leave me the fuck alone. Oh, the engine's fucked again? God damn it. Why is this engine so shitty? Can you get me a Smoko? Car batteries and a catalytic converters? No. Bendigo's not long a drive. It's a bit from the thing. Giving you big Subnautica vibes? Kind of. Why is this engine having so much trouble? I have never had an engine have this much fucking trouble. Bonk bonk. Jesus. Okay, let's see. Can I make another? I cannot make a hand vac. I need pressurized cartridges for that. We don't have any, so we're a hand vacless for now, chat. Damn it, you messed up. Feels like the third smoky. Yeah, never before, and now we have a whole bunch. Can you get some macas? I'm not gonna get you fucking macas. We have food at home. Alright, so there is a charge station here, it looks like. At least one that I haven't... Like, it's behind me, but there's one thing that's not recognized. So we might try and prioritize that before we go towards the well. Car has a Fiat engine. You need a Ford engine. Found on road dead. You know what Ford stands for? Fix it again, Tony. God dang it, Dale, that's a Fiat. Do we have enchiladas at home? Do we have enchiladas from Walmart? I got you. Does Walmart have enchiladas? Because, I mean, that's the question, isn't it? If Walmart sells enchiladas, we can go get a Walmart enchilada. But to my knowledge, McDonald's does not sell enchiladas. I could be wrong, however. I have been wrong at least once in the past. There you are. I was like, where is it? I can hear it, but I couldn't see it. Excuse me, coming through, excuse me, don't mind me. Hi, Sukuna. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna have to read chat once I get up to frozen enchiladas? Walmart has frozen enchiladas, but fresh is better. True. You can make enchiladas? Would you make me like beef and chicken enchiladas? You were always teased because in high school because you had a Ford Pipo Sad. It was a 1968 Mustang, though. Why would you get teased for that? That's a classic. You're forced to go to bed in protest? No. You stay here. You stay here. Yeah! Get fucked. Just going towards this little dot. And it looks like the little dot was just right. Now, can I get the log for these yet? Why can't I get the log for these?
Of the witnesses to the CRM disaster that are still alive, most aren't willing to speak to me. One eyewitness account remains the most damaging.
You never got these for your car?
Meet Lou Arganza. She was 9 when she last saw her parents alive.
Alright, let's go this way.
You were born in the zone.
Yes. Born and raised in Sierra town until...
Sierra?
Till it wasn't a town anymore.
Lou was evacuated from the zone on February 13th, 1973. Can you share what you remember from that day?
Ugh.
Sure. I was at a week-long wilderness camp. This year they think my elementary school would go on. They throw the kids into the woods, show us how to pick apart animal droppings, sketch birds, things like that.
Grab?
It was my favorite thing as a kid. But that year I really didn't want to go. Something
go.
called
Shit. Okay, we gotta go.
to Sierra, and I begged my dad to let me stay.
Alright.
He told me I could see it the following year.
We'll go here.
But that
Maybe.
obviously didn't happen.
That'll take us past the road, and then we can get back on the road. Get off of me, you little bubblegum bastards. Oh, shit! Oh, hi, we're here.
The train is pulling on the station. The wind is blowing us away.
Okay, that was not as bad as it could have been. Thankfully, I had the shield up. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What's this game about? Well, we're at the very end, so if you're just coming in, I want you to know that we are like on the literal last mission. So if you're worried about spoilers or anything, you might want to skedaddle skadoodle. That said, the plot of the game is fairly simple. We were a driver who was driving, and we got too close to the zone, and it sucked us in. It sucked us in, and we had to run from radiation, and in doing so, running from that radiation, we found this old station wagon. And this old station wagon is called a remnant, and it basically attached itself to us. Like, it's like almost a psychic link with the car. And so most of the game is the story of like finding out what happened in the Olympic exclusion zone and dealing with the fact that the car that you have is this remnant and trying to find out like where the remnants came from and stuff. There are a couple of unseen characters, Ophelia Turner, Francis, and Tobias that we meet. And a lot of it is told through, like, these notes that we find. But yeah. Our goal now is to get to a thing called the well. Jesus. Is to get to a thing called the well. The well is where the remnants all came from. The well is where the remnants all... Stop it. Is where the remnants all came from. It was a massive explosion of gamma radiation, and they think that if we can drive the car into it, it can fix the problem. I feel like I'm, like, attached. Like, what the fuck is on me? What the hell? I feel like I was fucking levitating. What the shit? Journey to the... What? No. I don't know what's up with the car right now. But what I do know is that we're almost out of gas. Turn the fuck off. Alright, that's what this is. That's what this is for. This is our... Oh, because we're missing a fucking tire! That's why we're having so much problems. Black Dragon. Okay. Well, I can tell now, but I couldn't tell then. Which is on me, really. Alright, please have gasoline. That's a smidgen. Better than nothing. Okay. I went the wrong fucking way. Because we got distracted by all the shit, I went the wrong way. Okay. Gasoline, 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 gasoline. Gasoline. Off. Okay, 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 okay. We are losing integrity on our thing, though. I'm kind of mad. Because again, this comes down to, like, the weird way that the game is balanced with Swift Storm at the end. But it's whatever. We're at the very end. We're at the end of the game. Okay, check this out. 2 cars. Gas? Ugh, gas. Okay, perfect. This is a good amount of fuel. This is a decent amount of fuel, chat. Okay. I am so glad I had that spare tire, because we have not stopped to get resources. Cassie's just sitting here staring at the fucking floor next to me. I don't know what she's doing. Sack up. These 2 cars were so lucky. I'm so annoyed that we haven't gotten the log for this, though, because I don't know why. Like, I don't know why we haven't gotten the log for these. Okay, top this off. And we're good. I am so glad that we had the little teeny tiny gas can hidden in the back. This little fuel can in the back saved my ass just now. I want you to know that. Saved my ass. Alright, before we go into the next zone... Oh, look at that, another car. Okay. And there's one more over there. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can't make some repair putty real fast. If I have enough resources to do it. I do! Ah, just enough. Okay, what's red? Front bumper, especially. Okay, we're gonna prioritize things that are currently red, like this door. I don't feel like that door is actually red, but whatever. Maybe it was... Oh, it was this panel. We must protect my ass. We must protect my ass. Rear bumper and passenger front door. Yeah, we're prioritizing here. Don't worry, you'll protect my ass. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad Chad is looking out for me. Fuck off, you weeping angel bitches. There was somebody that was, like, talking about the fact that they're gonna make a TV show of this game. And it was, like, tourists just showing up behind you like weeping angels. Absolutely terrifying. But the minute we see one move at all, it's gonna immediately break any sense of anything, you know? It's just not gonna be scary at all. It's immediately gonna be comedy. It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna look dumb. And I agree. Turning around and finding one just standing there is fucking spooky, but... The well. Facility. Red Spires. Deep zone. Perpetual oh, it's literally just... Look at the map, chat.
This is really it, huh? The end of the road.
Yeah.
Soon we'll finally see for ourselves what caused the mass hallucination and what Tobias and Alan died for.
And whether it was all worth it.
Francis,
Yeah?
thank you for trusting me when you had every reason not to. Getting to this point together with you, it makes me feel like my old self again.
They worked together.
It's been an honor to watch you work, Dr. Turner.
For Tobias, chat. I don't know if you've seen in the YouTube, but the YouTube blurb just says, like, it's got the title, and then in the little about section, it just says, for Tobias. Alright, no more jokes for a bit. Serious time. Beautiful. In a haunting, intimidating, terrifying sort of way. Isn't it? It's now or never, chat.
These gamma readings, are they real? I can't even begin to guess what could be outputting this much radiation.
Some sort of energy reservoir.
A massive fission reaction or a portal.
Portal.
Atlantis.
Atlantis.
If this thing really leads us to Atlantis, I'm turning in my PhD.
God, if only Tobias were here to see it.
I would have liked to hear his take on all of this. For once.
Look at it, chat. Good lord, that's ominous. There's another box truck with snacks. Holy shit, Atlanta. Yeah, because that was Tobias's, you know, his... Ophelia Turner was a genius scientist. Frances was a scientist that worked under her. Tobias was a maintenance guy, a janitor. With fun conspiracy theories and stuff.
All right, driver. You're almost to the threshold. Remember, Francis and I have got your back. Once you get that car to the well, we'll keep the gamma ray burst under control for as long as we can.
Whatever happens, whatever state you find yourself in, the arc device will be your safety net. Use it. Get back to us, you hear me?
You know who else gives us
Shut up.
massive amounts of radiation? Godzilla.
What the fuck part of No Jokes for right now did you not fucking get? We are literally at the crescendo of the story that we've been going through for hours and hours and hours. Wait until we're done. Or I will take the TTS away. Let's go. I'll even turn the shield on just in case.
Opening. Godspeed, driver.
Now what?
Hoppy? Hoppy!
Did it work? What's the energy out?
Fuck?
Damn it, Alan, I'm fine. Light nearly blinded me. Can you read it?
Yeah, let me see.
What the fuck?
500 kilojoules?
Sebs, is that a lot?
What is this?
The future. I call it the waves.
I wanted to have the song on. I wanted to have the song on. Also, that just yeeted me by itself.
Coffee delivery.
Alan, gosh.
This is her hallucination.
So, about leaving Arda. I was thinking, how about by Christmas?
This is Ophelia's hallucination.
Maybe. I just need to solve this instability issue. I loathe to think about leaving the Olympic Peninsula like this.
Because
There's always more to do.
he was here,
I'm sorry.
and she was at home. They had coffee together.
I'm just wondering if you'll really be able to walk away from all this. It's okay if you can't.
You abandoned the world to work here beside me. Fair is fair.
Lem Tech is a world-changing discovery. Your world-changing discovery. Fairness isn't even a consideration.
We agreed to have children.
And I'm not having them in this hellhole.
Good, because I'd love to have 8.
Then I hope you're ready to carry at least half of those yourself.
I love you.
I love you.
This was her story, wasn't it, chat? You were just a side character. Let's go. I wonder if there'll be a scene with Francis and Tobias. But that was what she told us, that... because she said that she didn't have a hallucination at first. And then she said she did, and it was Alan showing up.
Tobias, the movers are here. Wait, why aren't you packed?
I ain't going.
The evacuation orders...
Evacuation orders can go to hell. We leave, and we never see the inside of these walls again. All the things we've been investigating. The ripple, the echoes from the swamp, they'll all fade away. I'm gonna stay and chase down these stories. Wherever they take me.
You did.
Tobias, stay here. With me.
Well, we'll find out in the end, won't we? Even if he won't. This is not what I expected. I don't know what I expected at the end, but this wasn't it. Oh, it's the artist
I'm here to
symbol.
deliver the committee's decision. You have been found guilty of
Oh, this is
experimental data. This action is in clear violation of artist scientific integrity. Judgment has been rendered. You may stay and work, but your clearance will be lowered to level 3.
This is when
I'm to be a glorified flash cleaner.
Take it as a win. You could have been court-martialed instead.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have liked that much better.
What I like has no bearing on this decision. See you on Monday, Dr. Cook.
because this was the scene where we were getting the murals, and she mentioned that Tobias didn't know that he got demoted. I don't know what I was expecting.
Driver, do you read me? Driver, you passed through some sort of opening. We managed to hold it steady, but the energy expulsion is growing. We don't have much longer.
If you can hear this, you need to get back now.
Okay. I'm running. I'm running.
Hey, look, the gang's back together.
Tobias.
I never told you how grateful I was that you stayed behind in the zone with me. These years, best of my life. Foraging for mushrooms, slogging through swamplands, combing through hours and hours of terrible field recordings. Not a single moment wasted. Thank you. For everything.
It was all you. You made me feel capable. That anything was possible. That I wasn't some second-rate scientist. All my happiness was thanks to you. And I'm afraid of how I'll survive without you.
I'm not. You got this. You always have. Hey, Oppie, Alan sends his regards. And he wants to know why you haven't taken his advice yet. Driver, is that a gumbaroo on your dash? Oh, I'll be damned.
Yeah.
Bye. Until next time.
Tobias? Tobias!
Driver, if you can hear this, we can't keep the well stable for much longer. Wherever you are, come back.
Okay. I'm glad they got a goodbye. A real one. A real one. The TVs are all turning on. Oh no, they're back on. Okay. What does it say? Warning, proceed to nearest evacuation point. Jack, thank you for the follow.
Jack 55T just followed.
Hold steady, Francis. Keep those limb bases aligned. Not even a 0.001 deviation, you get me?
I'm trying.
Come on. Come on. Oh shit.
The anchor field is wobbling, hopping. We can do the stabilize things on your side.
No, 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 no.
To get as hard as I can.
Come on, not the bunnies. That's what the shield's for. That's what the shield's for.
Francis, hold tight.
I can't. There's the phase. It's deep season.
Driver, push it. Go.
I'm trying. I'm trying. The fucking. We did it. Complete a junction with at least 7. Got all the way through, and we did it with our little friend here.
You made it back, driver. All in one piece, it looks like.
And no sign of the Remnant's energy signature anywhere in that car. You're free.
But the car's maintained its link to you. Fascinating.
It's just a car
We'll
now.
never know how far the Remnant's obsessions wormed into your head. But you should be safe from it getting any worse. In theory.
Poppy, I'm sorry. You didn't get to talk to Alan again.
We managed to pull off the near impossible. And the first thing you do is apologize?
Sorry. I mean,
I don't know, Chris.
Don't worry, it was Tobias's fault. He hogged the frequency all for himself yet again.
You heard him too.
I did. That means I didn't imagine that last conversation with Alan. And you know what else?
What?
That your theory was right. And Tobias called it. All that bluster, and he ended up showing us scientists a thing or two.
Goddamn.
Those moments we heard, they were all from the past. Being inside that well somehow allowed the Remnant to access those imprints and replay them. But Tobias's voice wasn't from the past, it was from somewhere else entirely.
But where?
Where is he then?
And how?
No clue. Do me a favor. Once you figure it out, don't bother telling me. I'm leaving the zone.
I'm sorry, what?
Alan came to tell me goodbye, and that I was forgiven 37 years ago. I didn't listen. So now, finally, I'm going to take his advice. I should have left the zone a long time ago.
But if we solve this, maybe there's a way to speak to him again.
I heard what I needed to hear. It only took me 37 years to listen. Anyway, all that sounds like a young scientist game. It's not for me anymore. Francis, you decide what to do from here. You can carry the torch and continue the research, or get out of this cursed place and find your own way. It's your decision. And driver, you're free now. You can do what you want from here. But if you'll allow an old woman one last hope, stay here with Francis. There's so many more stories for the zone to tell.
But
and the both of you are
you
young
won't
enough
be
to
here.
listen. My ears are bad. And I refuse to hear them. I've removed all access restrictions to my systems, Francis. The helm is yours.
Wait, I don't know if I
Oh,
can
God
do
damn
this
it.
alone.
You're not alone. You've got clear eyes, ears open to the impossible, and the driver. Dr. Cook. Driver. It's been a pleasure. This is Dr. Ophelia Turner. Signing off.
Abby?
Goodbye,
Abby.
Dr. Turner.
Really? Well, driver, if you don't mind sticking around with me, Abby was right. There's still so much of the zone that we still don't know about. But with your help, we can tell those stories. I'm no Oppie, but I'll do the best I can. You're no longer bound to the car, but it stayed with you and will continue to protect you as you travel the zone. Go on then.
I'm sorry,
As
Sid.
long as you're willing to drive, I'm along for the ride.
What a good game. What a good game. It definitely has some flaws. Specifically the late game parts where you need potentially hundreds of resources to get those late game things, but like it's such a slog to get to those late game sections, and then you end up with something like the Swift Storm and you've only got 2 minutes to just shovel things into your pockets and go. But aside from small things like that, it definitely scratched an itch that I don't think I knew I needed scratching until we started playing. And honestly, I'm glad we played through it. I'm glad we got the story, and I don't know what I expected at the end. Once we went through that last gate, I had no idea. Excuse me, I had no clue what the ending would be, and I'm glad it wasn't ruined for me. But, it definitely feels like the story was theirs. We were just the medium through which it told itself. I enjoyed that a lot. I don't know if we'll stream it again. Obviously, the nature of the game being a roguelike means that we can play it as many times as we'd like. We can do more resource gathering. We can get more upgrades. We can unlock things. We can, you know, keep driving. But I don't know if we will. I don't know if we will. Glad to see it still has that impact, the mystery. It's a great game. Glad you were around for the end. Have a good night. Good night, Raffles. For everybody who stuck around to watch the end, thank you. For those who are watching this in the VODs later, I hope you enjoyed this game as much as I did. Drive safe, everybody. Drive safe. Where's the moon? We'll look at the stars instead. See you next time.